So in this video I'm going to show you how to clean up this head. Now it's sometimes called the Motorised Fibre Floor Turbine tool head, or just the brush head, and this one is taken from a V7 animal. And we're not just going to take out the brush bar, but we're going to take it all apart and we're going to get it all kind of refurbished so it's as clean as it possibly can be. And if you follow the video you should end up with something looking like this. As you can see, it's in a bit of a state, so the first thing that we want to do is we need to take out this brush bar. And how we're going to do that is on the side you'll see like a little dial. You need to open that up, and to do that you just get a coin and you just turn it ever so slightly anti-clockwise, and then that will clip open. It's spring mounted, so it will just pop out, and then it's just a case of sliding this off its mechanism out of the main unit. So you can see there how there's all sorts of stuff tangled around that brush bar, so we'll get rid of all that. And then once that is out of the way, looking at the rest of the housing, that's in a bit of a state too. There's all sorts of bits of dust gathered in little nooks and crannies around the edges and also around the base of where the brush bar went. We need to try and get to all them little areas. There is another little button there that a smaller coin goes into. So just in the corner there, you put a smaller coin in, anti-clockwise again, and then let's get rid of this plastic clip which houses the felt strip. As you can see where that's coming off, there's all sorts of dust underneath which is hidden, which we would have never been able to get off had that piece not come off, which is why we're taking it all apart. So now that's off, we're going to give all that a clean, and let's continue taking the rest apart. So for this next part you'll need a Torx bit. It's a T8 Torx, and you can normally find them in sets of precision screwdrivers. There'll be 7 screws to take out. This will be screw number 1 in the corner, and then screw 2 is in the opposite corner, and then we're on to screw 3. Screw 4 is located at the other side of the brush bar in the corner. And then screw 5 is in the other corner on the same side. And then the other 2 screws are either side of where that kind of ball hinge is. So screw 6 to the left, just there. And then screw 7, the final screw, is just on the other side. And then that will let you take that apart. And then as you can see from the amount of muck that's in there, there's a really good reason why we go into these lengths to take that apart and clean it from the inside. And it also looks like someone's quite partial to a packet of Maltesers. One thing to take note of and to be very careful with is there's a wire connecting the main 2 parts together. I take it that's the wire that would send the signal from wherever the power is coming from, just to tell the brush bar to activate. And I think the best course of action is not to wash this completely, but to clean it with a damp cloth, making sure that we don't interfere with any of the electronics. So we're going to start with the brush bar, and we're going to unwind all that rubbish off there, and then we're going to give it a clean. That we can just clean underneath the tap, so we'll do that now and I'll show you what the results will look like. So this is what it looks like before, and this is what it looks like after. And I'm sure you'll agree that looks good as new. These are inexpensive, so you can just replace them, but for the sake of washing them under a tap for just a minute, they can come out like this. For the original piece we took off, the first strip, that is just going to be put underneath the tap, and what I'm actually using to kind of scrub it with is actually a boot buddy. Now a boot buddy, if you don't know what one of these is it's actually for cleaning football boots. You would fill it full of water and you'd scrape the bottom of your football boots, but because the bristles are quite hard, they're great for doing stuff like this. And then with that excess dust off, I'm just going to give it a quick wash as well. And then for the main part, the one which was in 2 pieces held on with the wire, I'm going to do the same with that. I'm going to use the boot buddy just to get rid of the excess dust, and then instead of putting that underneath the tap because of that wire, I'm going to use just like a small sponge and get off as much of the dirt as I can. I don't want to interfere with that wire and cause an issue, so we'll do it this way. You can just see how much dirt has been congregating in that little spool of that brush bar, just coming out in clumps. It's worth the time taking all this rubbish out. And then we're just going to use the damp sponge as suggested, and then look at the finished articles. And there we have everything all cleaned, washed and dried, and just time to put everything back together. So let's start with the main unit. Just let's put the cover on, flip it over and start replacing those screws. Just be careful not to nip that cable. Close that, that should be flush. And then what we'll do is we'll start replacing those screws that held everything together, those 7 screws. So far so good. Now we just need to clip on the little strip that was holding the felt strip. That just clicks down, and then don't forget we need a small coin just to lock it back into place. And just like that, we are nearly done. All we have to do now is to slide that brush bar back into its housing, and then we just need to lock that into position. Again, just the opposite of what we did before, and that is it done. Then all you've got to do is to sit back, have a cup of tea and admire your great work. Thank you for watching. If you found the video helpful, please give it a like, please give it a share and please subscribe. Thank you.